Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about the month August 2023. What is going to be happening this month because we have so many retrograde planets, and how is it going to be impacting us all? Very important month and a very iconic month also because Venus rarely gets retrograde. Not every year it gets retrograde. Mercury turns retrograde thrice or four times in a year. And this is the third time Mercury is going to be going retrograde as well. Sun is going to be entering its own zone, and we do have Saturn's retrograde also going on. So a very important and a crucial month. And after a long gap, even Mars is coming out of the Leo sign and will be entering the Virgo sign. So these are the planetary positions in the sky, and they are going to be impacting us some way or the other. And if you really want to understand what exactly the day-to-day predictions are, so do follow me when I'm making the weeklies, when I upload the weeklies, and all sessions are live sessions. So don't forget to subscribe the channel because you will get all the updates from time to time and short tutorials in the beginning of the video, like the predictive. So before to that, I give the brief summary and explain the transit positions and, of course, the dates, which are very, very important. Being an astrologer, one must be very, very, very accurate on the date part. So I'll be explaining what exactly is happening this month. So let me share the presentation, the docs that actually, can help you make a note of the planetary positions this month. So you can actually, the pictorial form always stays, so it's easier to understand the planetary positions through the pictures. So let me share with you what exactly is the planetary news this month. And you see, you should always check from your ascendant, moon sign, as well as your Dasha sign. Because, what happens, people confuse themselves, with the, just following the lagna or just following the moon. You will be getting the impact even more, when you see the Dasha. Suppose you're in a Saturn's Dasha and Saturn is in your, Saturn Antardasha also, you have to see what the Antardasha is. So you see if Saturn is in Virgo sign and it's Saturn Dasha. So make Virgo your ascendant and see where the planets are transiting through, from Virgo also. So it's very essential to check from all these factors. Otherwise, you will not be able to decipher the transit positions and you will say that the results are not matching up. And these are all live sessions. If at all there is a lag, and if I'm not in the place where I usually am, I'm traveling. So please let me know if there is a lag or there is a problem. Then I will just stop making the video and then I will do it again some other time. So this is about August 2023, as you all know, and this is the horoscope of August 2023. I must share with you this. Let me just see if you can see this. Okay. So what exactly is happening this month is, number one, Sun is going to be till the 17th of August in the Cancer sign and will be moving into the Leo sign, its own zone from the 17th of August till the 17th of September. And Venus is going to be in retrogression, moving backwards in the sign of Cancer, where it has already completed its span. I'll be sharing with you the dates soon. All the dates will be mentioned shortly. So this is a very important one because Venus is going to be getting demoted. So it will be impacting us all for sure in a very, magnificent way. Also, Mars is leaving the sign of Leo and will be entering on the 18th of August till the October 3rd in the sign of Virgo. And Mercury is turning retrograde at 27 degrees 37 minutes on the 24th of August. And till that time, from 24th of August till the 16th of September at 13 degrees 50 minutes, it is going to be turning direct. So as you can see, Mars, Mercury and Venus, all of them were in the Leo sign aspected by Saturn. And suddenly, every planet is going to get scattered. Although Sun and Saturn will be in opposition also, which is again a very, very crucial one. So for the authorities, for the ones who are in the authoritative positions, political background, leaders, politicians, they are going to be making some major decisions because Saturn is in its own zone and Sun in its own zone. So they both are getting stronger here. And who's more strong? Sun is more strong. Obviously, it's stronger than Saturn here because it's going to be in its own zone. Saturn is retrograde. So Sun is going to be really very, very strong here, and the authorities will be making the decisions even stronger and related to the public masses. Okay. And Venus is also retrograde, as you know. Mercury is turning retrograde as well. So these are also very important ones and impacting us globally, market-wise, market trends, film industry, glam industry, financials, economy. All this is going to be on the super impacted. Okay. Then these are the dates. You can make a note. Sun will be in Cancer sign, then Leo, Mercury in Leo, and retrograding on the 24th of August till the 16th of September. Mars is going to be from the 1st of July till the 18th of August in Leo and will be entering Virgo. I have not mentioned here Virgo. So please make a note. Virgo from 18th August till the October. I'll mention it. Don't worry. So Virgo, it will be from the 18th August till the 3rd October. Okay, for your convenience. All right. So Venus is going to be turning retrograde in reverse. It's going to be in Cancer from the 7th of August till the 4th of September, and will get direct on the 4th of September till the 2nd of October in Cancer itself. Then turns back to Leo's journey on the 2nd of October till the 3rd of November. Jupiter, as we all know, is in Bharani Nakshatra. And Saturn is going to be changing Navmansha this month. That is, it's going to be in the Sagittarius again, because it has already completed its span in Capricorn Navmansha, Sagittarius Navmansha, and now it's turning in reverse in Sagittarius and will be going back to Scorpio as well. So these are very important. Navmansha positions are very, very important to note because people ignore this. Until unless you go to that extent, you will not be getting the predictive right. So you have to see where your Navmansha position. Saturn in Navmansha will be impacting Sagittarius even more. It's like a Sadesati result Saturn will be giving to the Sagittarius people. So you have to superimpose the Navmansha position, from the Navmansha, you have to bring it to the natal chart where your Sagittarius is. Suppose you have a Sagittarius in the 6th house. So Saturn will be giving the results related to the 6th house, health issues, loans problem, diseases, debts, enemies, all that will get triggered up if you have a Sagittarius in your 6th house. Okay. So it is going to impact everyone. It's not that the Saturn is not going to leave us alone, if we all have a Capricorn and Sagittarius in our horoscopes. So it will be impacting that zone even more when it is in the Navmansha also going to be transiting the Navmansha of Sagittarius. So first Capricorn till the 23rd of August, and then it will be moving into in reverse Sagittarius. Okay. Until the 4th of November, it's going to be in retrogression, as you all know. Rahu is going to be turning into the Aries Navmansha after the 13th of August. So again, I'm telling why, because it's going to be Vargotama here. It's going to be Vargotam, and it's going to be impacting all the Aries ascendant people or moon sign people, or the Dasha. If you have a Dasha of Mars, if you have the Dasha of the planet posited in Aries sign or Antradasha Lord. So Aries will also get impacted. Rahu will give the energies towards too much of lust towards material growth. So you will become too materialistic, too much enthusiastic about growth. Initiation of tasks will happen. So Rahu in Aries is going to give you double the impact because it's transiting as it is in the Aries sign, and it's going to be Vargotam. So it is going to give more the results relate to Aries, wherever your Aries sign is. If it is in the 10th house, it will be related to your work, profession, career. Ketu will be in Libra Navmansha from 13th of August. That is, it's going to be Bhagotam in that Libra Navmansha. So if you are getting the impact, if you're feeling the impact of Libra already too much, that is related to relationship, related to your wherever Libra sign is, children, if it is the 5th house. So when it is in the Navmansha of Libra, again, Navmansha means 9th division. So if a particular sign is of 30 degrees, so you divide it by 9, so you narrow it down to 3 degrees, 20 minutes span. So that means we are narrowing it down to 3 degrees. So 9 parts we are dividing it into. So you can imagine how accurate the prediction can go to. Every 4 minutes, the Navmansha changes. So you can imagine when it is in the Libra Navmansha, so it is going to be impacting you all on the Libra more. Wherever your Libra sign is, it's in the 4th house, 5th house, 6th house, wherever Libra sign is, it is going to get impacted because you're bringing it from the Navmansha to the your Rashi chart. That is your Lagna chart, Rashi chart, or the Dasha sign-wise lordship. Okay. It is going to be in the Scorpio Navmansha, and then in the backward, as you know, Rahu Ketu are ever moving backward. So this is what I take because of the true notes. The dates are such because I take true notes. I don't take mean notes. It will vary, of course. Now, you have to see what is your now. The ones who are born in Magha, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, Sun is going to be transiting these nakshatras, okay, from the 17th of August. So wishing you all a very happy birthday. The ones who are having Sun in Magha, Purva Falguni, and Uttara Falguni. So from 17th August to the 31st of August, if you are born under these dates, so it's your birthday, okay. I treat nakshatras as very, very essential to see, because you can't say that the whole month when Sun is transiting through the Leo sign from 17th August to 17th September is your birthday month. No, if you are in the Magha Nakshatra, 17th August to the 31st of August, if you are born, it is going to be every year going to be these dates. So happy birthday to the Magha ones. Happy birthday to the Purva Falguni ones who are born in between 31st of August till the 14th of September. And if you're born under 14th September to the 27th September, I'm wishing you a very happy birthday because you're Uttara Falguni. Okay. Now, you have to see what are the planets which are transiting through Saturn, Rahu, Moon's nakshatras. That means Magha's transit of Sun is not going to give you that great results. And as you know, the nakshatras, if you see right now, is there any nakshatra which is transiting through Saturn's, Rahu's, or Moon's nakshatra? Yes, we have Rahu's nakshatra, Saturn is transiting. So Magha nakshatra transit will not give you that great results because Saturn is in Rahu's nakshatra. So you will not gain that kind of momentum, or health issues will be there. So be careful about that. Okay. Now, if you have anybody who's born in the Purva Falguni nakshatra, so for you, Mercury, Jupiter, or Mars's nakshatra transits, any planets, if you have also in the natal chart or are transiting through Mercury, Jupiter, and Mars nakshatra, Mercury's nakshatra is Ashalesha, Jeshta, Revati, and Jupiter's nakshatras are Punarvasu, Vishakha, and Purva Bhadra. So if you have any planets, prominent planets in these nakshatras transiting through, then they will not be giving you that great result if you're born under Purva Falguni. Okay. Uttara Falguni, Ketu, Saturn, and Rahu. Now, Ketu, we have Ketu's nakshatra, that is Venus. Venus is going to be in Magha. Rahu is going to be in Ashwini. So naturally, Sun's ingress in Uttara Falguni is not going to give you good results wherever your Rahu is positioned, and Rahu in the sky also. So if you are getting confused, please understand that these are for the ones who know astrology, a little bit of astrology, they will understand. So that's why if you don't want to hear all of this, please switch, because these videos are not just meant for the ones who are actually, following me for predictive. These are for the ones who are astrologers also, who are into astrology or they're learning astrology. This will be really helpful for you if at all you want to understand astrology. And my main motive is that it should reach every household. Everyone should know and understand what astrology means and how we can get the results, how we can decipher the results also. That's what my main motive is when I'm sharing all of these. Okay. So similarly, these are the nakshatras, which will be Rahu will be in Ashwini, Ketu in Chitra, Saturn in Shatabisha, Jupiter in Bharani, Mars will be ingressing in Purva Falguni first, that is from the 23rd July till the 13th of August, and Uttara Falguni from the 13th of August till the 3rd of September. Venus is going to be in Magha till the 7th of August and will be moving backwards to Ashalesha from 7th of August till the 2nd of October. So that's a long transit actually of Venus also. Magha, and in reverse, it's going to be in Ashalesha, that is in Cancer sign. Full moon we have on the August 1st till the August 2nd. So just watch out, because this is something which is like, a very important Purnima. So if you are feeling that the mental setup is getting weaker, so you should actually donate. Keep some rice, keep some white things, by your bedside in the night, and then donate it. Suppose it's 3:51 a.m. India time I'm talking about. So just, just keep it, by your bedside in the night, anything, half kg of rice or milk or anything. Just put it by your bedside in the night, and in the morning, just donate it on the 2nd. Okay. Just go back in, change your time zone as per your, timings wherever you are in the world. So just move back if you are in the west from India, move forward if you are in the east from India. Suppose you're in Australia, so it will be ahead of time. So new moon is on the August 15th, and we have India's Independence Day also falling on the same day. We have a new moon, that is Shravana Amavasya. This is not Guru Purnima, sorry about this. This was for the last month. The change has not been done. Okay. So new moon is from the August 15th, 12:42 p.m. afternoon, and till the 16th of August, 3:07 p.m. These are the festivities I've mentioned here. And you can fast also. I'll tell you the meanings now one by one of the festivals, because these are very, very important. Simha Sankranti, as you know, sun's ingress in the Leo sign is Simha Sankranti. And Haryali Teej is on the 19th of August. And what is Haryali Teej? Haryali Teej means that you are going to be, this is about the women in the North Indian. They celebrate this as, for the women folk, actually, this is for dedicated to the Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. And we observe fast because, it symbolizes that you can have a conjugal bliss. So if you fast on this day, on the Haryali Teej, it is very good for your marital bliss. It's very important if you are having complications in your married life. So you can do observe a fast on this day, and you will feel much better. So that is why I share all of this. Let me just share the screen and show you the, it's better, that I show you the festivities. Okay. I hope it's sharing. Yeah. So you have, one more thing I wanted to share with you is that we have, oops. Okay. So we have on the 25th of August. No, we have to do this one first. I wanted to share Naga Panchami. We have a Naga Panchami. This is very important. Haryali Teej I've shared with you. Then we have Varalakshmi Vrat. So this is for the wealth. Yes, Shravana Putradi Ekadashi. Now this is very important. Putrada is for the ones, who are having, Hinduism gives utmost importance to the rituals performed here. So it is believed that funeral rites should be done by the sun. And this is the time when you can perform Shraddha also. Okay. So this is very positive for the ones who are looking for emancipation, So this is a very important. And if you're having issues in your childbirth, even then you can perform this vrata, this on the 27th of August. You can observe a fast on this also. Pradosh Vrat also you can do on the 28th of um, August. This is also very important because, the Pradosh Vrat, I have seen, if you are following the Pradosh Vrata, so this gives you a lot of peace also, in case you are having any kind of issues, overall issues. So this will give you um, that relief. Okay, now there is a Raksha Bandhan also. That is Onam also. Yes, first we have to see Onam. This is for the ones who are, this is for the as you know, the king Mahabali, Vaman Avatara, when Vishnu took, and then he just asked for 3 steps, and then the third step was Mahabali gave. He was the demon king, so he just put his third foot on his head, and he was asked to go in the Patala Loka. So when he went down, he said that people should not remember me as an asura, as a demon. So I will come and I will visit and I will meet people on this day and I will bless them. So this is a very good month, which is celebrated for the crop. So crop festival, we call it. Okay. So Raksha Bandhan is for, there's a thread that when a girl ties to her brother, the sister-brother relationship. So that is on the 30th of August. And we have Haigriva Jayanti also. This is also a very important one. So make a note. You can just go through this easily. You can get all the information on the Drik Panchang. I always follow the Drik Panchang, as you all know. So I hope I have not given too much of information and too much of time goes in this, because you to figure out what all festivals are there, what all things are happening during the month. So it takes a little time also. But yes, as you all know, I have so much of inclination to share and impart the information to you all. Okay. So let's start with the predictive. I hope you all can see this. So this is based on, as you all know, let me write it again. Ascendant, moon, and Dasha sign. Okay. To find the Dasha sign, Drik Panchang is very, just put up your Kundli, your horoscope on Drik Panchang or Cosmic Insights. Even Cosmic Insights is a good app. Cosmic Insights. Okay. There are many apps there. So you can just put in your date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, and then you can just see wherever your ascendant is written. Here the ascendant will be written AS. Moon will be written wherever moon is written. That is the sign. So make 10 your number 1 house and then see how the planets are transiting, or your Dasha. Suppose you are in the Dasha of Saturn, as I said, so it is in Aquarius right now, or in your natal chart. You have to see where your Saturn is in the natal chart. Suppose it's in Scorpio sign. So make Scorpio your ascendant, okay, and see where it is transiting. That is why I always explain, because there are new viewers also watching. So this is very important to be shared, a very important information, in fact. So let's start with Aries natives first. I'll be sharing with you my insights on the dates also. So for Aries natives, Sun is going to be transiting through your 4th and the 5th houses. Venus is going to be turning backwards towards your 4th house. Mercury is turning retrograde. Mars is going to be transiting your 6th house. So this is a very important month for initiating something new, change of residence, good for progeny purpose. Anything related to your vehicle purchase. If you want to buy a vehicle, you should avoid. It could be that you buy a vehicle and then there is some problem or the other that comes up. There are hidden enemies conspiring against you. You have to be very watchful at the workplace. This can lead to some kind of conspiracy also. Maybe your colleagues are making some something about you, cooking up something, some stories about you. Also, there is a possibility of you putting on weight. So be careful about all of that also. And start working out in case you are having any stagnancy right now in your, at your workplace. If you're having any you're lagging behind your work. So this is the period when you will be actually getting that momentum. This is a month you must be actually taking up new job, new tasks, and finish the past assignments also. Virgo sign was hemmed between malefics, and so is the Pisces sign. Now with Mars ingressing in the sixth house is going to give you some relief there. It is definitely very essential to see how your how you handle the situation at the workplace, how you handle situation as far as your children is concerned, your progeny is concerned. So you have to be really very, very on high alert, and your health issues also you have to deal with. So take care of your lower abdominal region. Keep a constant check on your relationship also. You can go a little aggressive here as well. Relationship with your uncles, with your aunts might get bitter. Some guests coming home might be a little irritating one for you. Okay, so you might just lose your temper here. And I'm giving you a few dates. Make a note. 28th July, it has already started till the 2nd of August. You will feel the energies towards maybe starting new things, getting into the zone of fitness. Too much of fitness freak, you can go a little offbeat in your diet also. So take care of all of that. 2nd of August till the 8th of August is the time when you can have some complications in relationships. So be careful about that. You will be very enthusiastic. Your partner, if you are solo, your parents, your friends, somebody you in your close vicinity might get a little aggressive. So you have to deal with all of that also. But be careful when you're driving. From the 2nd to the 8th, it can be you're accident prone during this time, but Jupiter is looking, so don't worry. Just be careful. Still be careful about your driving skills. 8th to the 13th of August is not a good period for as far as your health is concerned. So you have to be taking care of your health from time to time. It is good for your inheritances though, but you have to take care of your health. 13th to the 18th is a good time to travel, good time to invest, good time for visiting your parents. Some kind of heated argument can happen on the 13th to the 18th, between 13th to the 18th with your father. Just take care. You might just come across somebody who is going to be imparting you knowledge. You are going to be traveling and you'll earn more knowledge and gain more knowledge as well. 18th to the 23rd is the time when you will be really enthusiastic about new assignments. Some old tasks will get complete and you will be very happy about it. You're up to date. You are going to be starting some new projects also. You're very, very much on the path of achievements, and you will be getting recognitions also. All sorts of recognition also you can achieve. 23rd to the 29th of August is the time when you can have some relationship issues with your friends. There can be a friend who is going to disturb you. There can be that you are moving around the community and you are not getting that kind of chemistry and bonding you're missing out on. It could be that you are going to be, fulfilling your desires also, during this time related to your maybe financial growth. And also this is going to uplift you in your career also. You will meet some influential people. You will do some, you will take up some new projects also, and you will gain that success. So fulfillment of desires is on cards, but be careful, be watchful about the friend circle or the community you move around in from the 23rd to the 29th of August. 29th to the 31st is the time expenditures might just go up. You might be traveling and you might lose your, wallet or your passport or something like that. So be careful about it. And you might spend a lot on electronic gadgets on the 29th, 29th, 30th, 31st. So make sure that you are keeping a constant check on your financials, on your expenditure part. Okay. But, and maybe, your siblings are going to be traveling and leaving from where you are. Okay. Financially, you're going to be doing well this month because you're getting the sun's aspect on the 11th house. Mercury is turning retrograde. So just make sure before 24th of August, you make decisions related to your financials and investments. Otherwise, it's a good month because your Maraka is also Maraka Lord, that is Venus, is turning retrograde in your fourth house. So this is a minus plus kind of a situation. When negative planet or the malefic planet or the Akara Graha turns retrograde, it is definitely going to give you positive results. So it becomes a friendly Graha for you. So Venus is going to give you good results as far as your relationship, initiation of romance, proposing somebody is concerned. This is a good month for you. Okay, but try doing it before the 24th of August. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. Make a note of the dates, but so for Taurus natives this month, Venus, your Lagnesh, is turning retrograde, and it is retrograde and it's going to be moving backwards in the third house of yours. So there can be little complication here and there related to your friends, peers, or a communication gap with your siblings. Selling of property, buying of property might be a little difficult task. So you have to be careful about all of that. This is also, your Lagnesh and your sixth lord, which is turning retrograde. So this might bring about some complications in your relationship with your people around you, and some investments you might lose out on because your fifth lord is also turning retrograde. So it's very essential that you take care while investing in the bigger projects, in shares, stocks, crypto. You have to be little extra cautious about that. Travel plans might be back and forth. You're planning, it's canceling, you're planning and it's canceling. That is also quite possible. Sun is going to be in your fourth house, and it is in the Leo sign of yours. So this is going to be giving you upliftment. A change of residence is possible. Also, your mother's health is a matter of concern. So take care of that. Also, there is a Mars, which is going to be ingressing in your fifth house, and this is going to be bringing about some relationship issues with your children. In your romance also, you can be very aggressive, you can be lustful, there can be a lot of bed pleasures looking forward to. Also, there can be that you're going to be traveling overseas. You're moving away from your children, or children are moving away from you to the overseas lands. Maybe they're going for some education purpose and they're leaving you. You have to be a little extra cautious about your health this month, and take care of your investments and take care of your travels also. You will be traveling back and forth, but still you have to take care because there can be some losses that can happen while traveling. But it is very good if you are in isolation and contemplating on things which actually, uplift you. You're thinking about growth in isolation. You're thinking about new projects, new ways of gaining success. So this is the month where you will be back and forth about your thought process, or maybe some projects which you really want to work on again and again. You're rethinking and redoing things also. There is a possibility of communication gap with your siblings, with your family members. You have to be taking care of all of that, but surely you will get all the thoughts aligned by the end of the week of this month. Okay, so this is the month. I'll be giving you the dates now. So from the 7th, before the 7th to the, from 1st to the 7th. Now, this is the time when you will have a lot of expenditures on the women counterparts, or maybe you will be traveling and you'll be buying some jewelry, some, luxurious items, perfumes, etc. And 7th to the 13th would be the time when you will be connecting with your partner, or maybe with your friend circle. You'll be moving around, you will be spending more time with your family, you'll be spending time with your community, you will be charitable also. So this is a remedy that you should be actually performing between 7 to the 13th. Be more charitable. Anything that you want to give in charity is good for you. 13th to the 18th is the time when you can have some complications at the workplace. So be careful, be watchful when you're conveying anything. Some female counterparts might just be giving you that support. Take the help of the co-workers rather than, just thinking that I can do it all myself. So give it some time, if at all you're having some ex coming into your life, or your relationship at the workplace, with someone is triggering, and or maybe there is some complication which can come up. So be careful about that. Be alert, especially from the from the 13th to the 18th. Okay, there will be some seriousness in your relationship also during this time. Your Lagnesh is going to be in the Navmansha of the Aquarius sign. So this is definitely going to be giving you some new avenues coming your way, some new job prospects, some new job changes also can be there. You will be making changes in your profile maybe, or you're going to be spreading your CV to other companies. You'll be applying and you'll be looking for a job. So don't leave until unless you have another job in hand. That's something you have to be careful about, because you can take decision in haste and then you will lose out on your current job also. So be careful. 18th to the 25th August is the time when you will be having some travel plans. You're going to be learning new language. You'll be joining a new course, some artistic bent of mind. You'll be thinking of growth, or maybe some journeys which will give you some spiritual growth also. The spiritual pursuits are going to be enhanced from the 18th to the 25th of August. This is a very beautiful time for growth and looking at the bigger picture. Decide what you want in life. Think of the avenues which can uplift you also. There can be some connection with your guru, or somebody who is very intellectually inclined might impart some knowledge to you, and you will gain that advice as for growth. You will just gain in that. 25th of August till the last lag of the month. This is the time you have to be careful about your health. Decisions related to your financials, inheritance might just be the matter of concern. Take care of your lower abdominal region, your private parts. You can have some complications related to those areas. And in your love relationship, if there is a secret romance going on, it might just be revealed in the public. It might just come into the limelight. So be careful about that also, if it is a hidden thing. Okay, so these are the positions and the dates. So you can write in the comment section if it all something matched up, and if it didn't, even that is the most welcome. That comment is also most welcome. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, Mercury is turning retrograde this month, by the end of the month, on the 24th of August till the 16th of September. Till that time, Mercury is going to be in its own zone in the third house, and Venus is turning retrograde and coming back to your second. Sun is going to be in your third, which is a good position again. And in trying to Jupiter, Jupiter is looking at Leo sign. Saturn is looking at the Leo sign. So there's a lot of energy in the third house: communication, travels, writing, publishing. If at all you are into marketing, these are all good combinations. If at all you are starting some new projects, something which, line of action is changing, you can just go ahead with it. There are certain changes that you're thinking of doing and making, with this kind of a position. And this is going to give you a lot of clarity also as to what you should be doing now. There is a possibility of a job change, place change also, buying, purchasing of property, and doing things in a way. Mercury is retrograde, so don't make any decisions related to property matters, related to purchasing or documentation, especially. It's in the third house after all, turning retrograde. So you must be careful about your documentation part, because it is going to be giving some there can be some discrepancy here and there. So if you want to do it before 24th of August, anything you want to initiate, do it before 24th of August. Venus is retrograde. Venus is going to be turning direct only on the 4th of September. So between so there is a very small window which you're getting. So from 16th September onwards only you can decide about anything related to initiation of anything new, because Venus, Mercury are very important grahas, for you, because Venus is your fifth lord, and Lagnesh is also your fourth lord. So this is something which is very important if you're making major decisions as far as your purchasing of property, selling of property, buying of vehicles, travel plans. Mercury, when turns retrograde, you come across somebody from the past also. So there can be that there are certain people you'll be visiting again after a long gap. Ketu is in your Chitra Nakshatra in your fifth house, transiting through there. It's not a good combination, it's not a good placement for Ketu there, because it brings about detachment with the children and your romance also. You are having complications in romance. You're feeling there is lack of romance, fire, spark. The spark is missing. You have been trying to deal with the ex-partner. Maybe, it's very difficult for you. So you're feeling quite uneasy because of all of that as well. But don't worry, things are going to get better once, Mars is also going to be in the Kendra for you, though it is the Akara Graha, but it is the 11th Lord. So this will give you more avenues opening for you. New job profile, new jobs coming your way. You might be just changing your profile, portfolio change also, because Mars is going to be looking at your 10th house from there. And 10th house and is actually hemmed between Rahu and Saturn, and then Mars will also be to top it all, looking there from the 18th of August onwards till October 3rd. So you have to be very, very cautious when you are, maybe there are people who are conspiring against you. You have to be careful about making decisions right now. There is a lot of competition, that zeal is there. But at the same time, you have to be cautious that, be on high alert. Who's talking against you? What is happening around you? All of that, you have to be on the constant alert. Take care of your mother's health. Some authoritative figures, might just be, also of more importance to you in your life. They will play a very important role during this time. Sun is going to be in your 3rd house, so that's a good time for making bold decisions. Complications, if you're facing in your decision making, you will get that clarity also. And we do have Lagnesh turning retrograde and moving. We take it as moving backwards towards the 2nd house. So it might be that you will be revisiting your family. You will be be careful about your eating habits, dietary habits, because it can lead to weight gain also. So take care of your weight also. Mercury is going to be in Purva Falguni from 3rd to the 19th of August, and will be in Uttara Falguni from 19th to the 28th of August. So Purva Falguni and, Purva Falguni and Purva Falguni and see, Venus and Sun's Nakshatra. So Magha, it is going to be till the 3rd of August. So after that, it is going to be in Venus and Sun, and then back and forth in Venus and Sun's Nakshatra. And Venus is retrograde. So you will be coming across somebody from the past, like some ex might just come into your life also, especially from the 3rd to the 19th of August. So this is the time, because it's not turning retrograde at that time, but it is going to be in the nakshatra of a retrograde planet, that is Venus. So you will be very emotionally involved with somebody from the past during this time. So make sure that you are not getting carried away and make wrong choices and wrong decisions. Maybe you will break up with your new partner, and you will just, go back to the old one, and the old one ditches you or something like that. So that situation is also quite visible. Okay, financially, Rahu is there. So make the best use of this presence of Rahu. Don't go in for heavy investments, because Mercury is also from the 24th August turning retrograde. So if you want to make decisions about your investments, do it before Mercury turns retrograde. It's your Lagnesh after all. Okay. And it's looking at your 9th house also from there. So a retrograde Saturn and a retrograde Mercury. So you're concerned about your inheritance, about your about your investments a lot during this month. So make sure that you're taking right kind of decisions. Student natives are doing well, because you have a Venus in your 2nd house, which is the 10th from the 5th, and 3rd from the 12th. So this is definitely very positive for the student natives. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. If anybody can do the timestamps, I'll be really thankful, because these are all live sessions and it takes time to upload the video. So for Cancer natives, Moon is going to be, this month, because you have to see the weeklies for the latest updates, of course, because Moon is your ruler. So this is something which you have to be really watching. And for you people, it's very important to see the Sun's position also, because it's new moon and full moon are caused because of Sun's presence. So here, you have Mercury turning retrograde, Venus turning retrograde and coming to your first house. So you will have a lot of, inclination towards looking good, how you can look good, how you can beautify yourself, how you can improve on your appearance. So all that is going to be the highlight of the theme of this month. And Venus is going to be all through in the first house from 7th of August onwards in the first house of yours. So it's revisiting that zone. So this is a very important month for you to work on yourself, because whenever a planet is revisiting a particular zone, that means it has some karma left in that zone. So maybe you have to resolve certain issues related to yourself and others. So just see how you can transform your relationship towards better, how you can improvise on your relationship with your mother, with your family members, in your relationship with your friends, how you can improvise. That is something this Venus is trying to remind you. So just go ahead with it. Do watch all the videos that I have made previously with the Venus ingress in Cancer, then Leo, then coming back to, I've made all the videos, retrograde Venus in the Leo sign. I will be making a separate video because 7th of August, Venus is turning retrograde and is moving back to Cancer, demoted in Cancer, though it is retrograding from a long time. But in Cancer sign, it's coming back on the 7th of August. It's a very important timing because 7th of August onwards, there is a ray of hope that you are going to be experiencing. Because any benefic graha which is transiting your first house will give you that upliftment only. It is a reminder call for you. It is like, you learn something, learn your lesson of your life, and also do things which you have not been able to complete. So related to what? Related to your maybe charity, some charity that you were supposed to do, or some puja or some ritual that you didn't perform, or something to do with your appearance. You will be focused on that, but when Venus is retrograde, I generally say that don't go in for heavy procedures like cosmetic surgeries or anything, any nose job, rhinoplasty or something like that. Do not. If you want to go in for, a makeover, complete makeover, this is not the time. But yeah, you can go for hairdo, all those beautifying, the routine jobs, you can do it. But anything which is very, very, it's a major procedure. So just avoid. Okay, that's something I don't recommend when Venus is retrograde. Mercury, when it turns retrograde on the 24th of August, avoid making decisions related to your travels, related to your investments, documentation. Okay, there can be complications in your communication. People might misunderstand you. You might be lacking some communication skills. You're thinking of publishing your book. It is getting delayed. You have to review your write-ups, whatever you have written. Maybe you have done a video and you have to redo it. That is also quite possible. So these are all, and there can be glitches, more glitches, related to your communication. You're writing an email and then, you have to just redo it. You send the email to a wrong person. The communication gap comes in, whenever Mercury is retrograde. And it is retrograding in your second house. Second house is the house of speech any which ways. Your communication gap will be there with your family members. So be careful about whatever you speak with and convey to others. Siblings might be having some complications, or they are having complications while travels. They're going to be starting some new education and then, it's back and forth. So all of that you have to be a little careful about. And it's going to be till the 16th of September, 3 weeks time. So make sure that you do not get carried away and make wrong choices and decisions related to your purchase or selling of property, if you're thinking already of doing so. Some complications or miscommunication can happen with your mother. You can have some, change of residence coming your way, but then you decide that you don't have to, or it gets postponed or delayed. Okay, so all of that you have to take care. Sun is going to be leaving your first house on the 17th of August and will be transiting through your second house. Second house is the house of food, finance, family. So you will be having a lot of ego clashes with your family members because of the Sun's ingress in your second house. So watch out. So when I'm saying all the negative predictions, it's just for warning you. I cannot sugarcoat the facts. The planets are there. And there are only three grahas, we can say in a way, who give positive results. And here Venus is retrograde, which is a benefic planet. Jupiter is in Rahu Ketu axis. So they are lacking the potency to give results, good results. It's not that we are not living. We are living, we are leading our lives, but there are complications also we are experiencing. So it's a forewarning for you. When Venus is retrograde, you have to be careful about your looks, about your conversations with the people, new people. Okay, there can be gap, communication gap, with Mercury also turning retrograde by the end of the week. So end of the month. So you just be cautious when you are making decisions related to your documentation. Okay, if you have to make investments, do it beforehand. Why not before 24th of August? Mars is going to be in your Virgo sign. It's a good placement. Good placement for making bold decisions, courageous. You become very courageous. You're very excited about doing things. Okay. You will get into the depth of everything, nitty-gritties of everything. And then you will get the result that you've been waiting for, because you're putting that kind of effort now. You're being patient. At the same time, you're being very enthusiastic about doing things, new projects, because it's your Yoga Karagraha after all. Yoga Karagraha is transiting to the 6th house from your 10th house. So new assignments will be coming through. You'll be working on your diet, on your fitness, on your sports activities. You'll be connecting with your siblings. All of that is also there, right? So it's a good time in a way. Just be a little extra careful from the 13th to the 18th. Look after your health. Eat right. Okay, there can be some sleep disorder also. You are working long hours. So take a break from the 13th to the 18th especially. All right, coming to the next sign, that is Leo. So for Leo people, this is the time when you will be having Sun's ingress in your first house. For Leo natives, it's a beautiful, beautiful time, because Sun every year comes here on the same spot. That is the Leo Sankranti, the Simha Sankranti for you, from the 17th August till the 17th of September. So you're getting the chance to make some major decisions, authoritative decisions. Now you will get that authority also. People will recognize you, and you will be actually uplifting yourself, your image, because Sun is ego, Sun is the king, and it is coming to its own zone. So definitely very positive for you. So this time of the year, and as I've mentioned in the beginning part, what nakshatras Sun will be transiting through, so Magha, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, especially when it is in the Uttara Falguni from the 14th to the 27th of September, that's the time when you will be getting the momentum, especially on the stuck up energies or the blocked energies that you're experiencing. You will get that momentum at that time. Okay, so Mercury is turning retrograde, Venus is already retrograde, moving backwards, and it's going to be in your 12th house. Mercury is turning retrograde over your first house. So be careful about your communication, documentation, financial decisions. Don't get carried away and make wrong choices. Don't get carried away and make decisions related to your property matters, shares, stocks, etc. Because there is a possibility of losing out on money. Outflow of money is going to increase. So be careful. Otherwise, it's a good time. If at all you're having any kind of issues related to your, in your friend circle or authorities or the, influential people, you're having conversation issues, your bosses, your seniors, your colleagues. So this might bring about some complications even more. You're already having that. So be careful when from the 24th of August till the 16th of September, be careful. Don't make decisions related to these areas. Especially don't pick up on the, arguments with your co-workers. You might just get carried away and you might just lose out on making right decisions. You might be a leader, no? If you are a leader, then do and work as a leader. Don't think that, you will be getting the results, similar results, doing the same thing over and over again. Do something differently. Only then the results will vary. You will get different results. 8th Lord is in the 9th house of yours, Jupiter, which is again a very important graha for you because it's the ruler of your 5th house. So 5th house Lord is Also your 8th house lord in the 9th house. So children are going to be moving away from you. They're going to be going to overseas lands for studies. Okay. Expenditure is on cards. A lot of expenditure on children is on cards because Mercury is also turning retrograde from the 24th of August. Venus is already in retrogression, being your 10th lord. So you might be having some talks already with the people for assignments, new assignments. You are in conversation already. And when Venus is turning retrograde and coming back to your demoted, in the demoted form in your Cancer sign, so that's the time you will be traveling a lot for work, and maybe you will be connecting with the foreigners more. And expenditures will be there on the female counterparts even more. Bed pleasures will be lacking because Venus is in retrogression. It becomes like, it behaves like Jupiter, and it is going to be giving the results of the 7th house, as I've always told you. Whenever Venus is retrograde, it gives the result of the 7th house, the Karaka. And Saturn, 8th house. And Saturn is giving the result of the 2nd house for you. So that is why the expenditure part is definitely, the savings are decreasing, and too much of expenditure on children, too much of expenditure on family. All right. So make right kind of choices and decisions. Mars, your Yoga Karagraha, is also going to be transiting your 2nd house. It depletes finances again. Whenever a malefic planet goes to the 2nd house, it depletes the financial, right? The savings. So, and maybe, you're going to be purchasing a property, though I don't recommend that because your Mercury is retrograde. So if at all you're thinking of, if you don't have any choice, and you have to buy property, you have to get into the real estate matters. So do it before 24th of August. Any kind of documentation, anything which gives you, inclination towards writing skills, etc. So do it before 24th of August. You have to publish your book. You have to travel. All of that, at least planning and all, you can do it before Mercury turns retrograde. So you will get good results. You will get positive results related to these areas, isn't it? So make sure that, you are having good communication skills, communication with your family members. Take their support rather than, pushing them away. Mercury, being the ruler of your 2nd house, is turning retrograde. So there can be complications in your relationship with them, right? There can be misunderstandings. So make sure that you're cautioned about that. Also, there is a possibility of, because Mars is going to be in your 2nd house and will be looking at your 5th house. So there can be that there is a communication gap with your children also. Your children need attention. You must have a good rapport with them. Try to figure out what is the problem that they are facing. Just try and understand them better. All right. Because Mars is your Yoga Karagraha. It's a very important thing, to see the Yoga Karagraha's position, because he's the strongest planet also in the chart. Lagnesh, Yoga Karagraha, and of course the 9th and the 5th lords. They are very important grahas. So here Mars is also looking at your Jupiter. Mars, when transits through your 2nd house, is going to be looking at Jupiter as well, your 5th lord. That is why I said the children are going to be moving away from you. All right. So you must pay attention and take care of your health, because your 8th lord is with Rahu. So there can be something to do with your lower abdominal region. So take care. So don't ignore your, even if it's a small fever, it's a very small issue that you're facing, you must take care of your health. You must take care of your health. All right. Don't ignore. Ketu is in your 3rd house as it is, so it is giving you dental issues also, communication gap with your family members, with your cousins, with your siblings, with your peers. So all of that is also going to be a complication, because dispositor lord is retrograde, Venus. So I can go on and on. So let's start with the next sign, that is. Okay, let me just tell you what dates you should be careful about. Sorry, Leo. For you, just be watchful on the 29th of August, 30th and 31st of August. Just be careful about your health even more. All right. Just take care of your health even more. And in relationship, don't pick up any arguments on the 23rd to the 29th of August. There can be relationship issues, dental issues. Okay, take care. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. For Virgo natives, all right. Now, for Virgo natives, Mercury is turning retrograde by the end of the month. That is on the 24th of August till the 16th of September. Sun is going to be transiting your 12th house. Venus is turning retrograde, coming back to your 11th house. And Mars is going to be over your first house. So this is little, right now you were feeling quite the blocked energy, that choked energy that I have been discussing all the time, because Mars and Ketu are on the either sides of the Lagna and the 7th house also. So your communication gap with people also, people are misunderstanding you a lot. Now Mars comes into your first house, though it is not a bad placement for Mars. Mars is happy here, but it is an Akara Graha, means not a friendly Graha to the Lagnesh. So what happens when Mars is over the Lagna, it might just give you too much of aggression. So that aggression, you have to vent it out to your work, to the right kind of productive work, rather than, spending more energy on things which are frivolous, waste of time, arguments, unnecessary, impulsive decisions. Instead of doing that, just pay attention to the productivity, increase of productivity, because whenever Mars is over your Lagna, you definitely are very, very wild. You're very aggressive. You can go haywire also in making decisions. So you have to calm down. You have to understand what is it that will give you progress. So when I'm making these videos, these are all coming live, and these are all for your benefit. I'm not sugarcoating the facts. If there is some forewarning, just take it seriously, because, Mars in the first house will give you aggression. What kind of aggression? It's up to you. Do you really want to lose temper and vent it out that way, or you want to use it in your work, in the productivity? It can increase your productivity also, of course. Lagnesh is turning retrograde and retrograding in your 12th house. It's positive because it's a negative house. 12th house, Mercury debilitates also. So this is definitely going to give you travels. You might be just moving away from your place of birth, or you're going to be shifting out from the place of birth, and you're going to be traveling for work also. So upliftment in connectivity with the foreigners, due to foreigners, foreign income on cards, because Venus is also turning retrograde and demoted in your 11th house. Being the second house ruler, it is going to be in your 11th house. So this is going to uplift you in financials for sure. Okay, whatever the depletion of finance, savings were depleting. So now it is going to be blocking those energies, especially when Venus is demoted in the 11th house. So you have to review your friendships. You have to redo your work. Maybe there are certain things which are lying pending and you have been ignoring, procrastinating till now. So you have to put little extra effort there and complete the task, complete everything, whatever is lying pending. Also, Saturn is in your 6th house. Rahu is in your 8th house. You have to take care of your health. Any which ways, there are enemies, hidden enemies, people conspiring against you. You think that everybody is your friend, but there are people who are just showing the wrong face to you. They are duplicate. They are just not the true self. So you have to be alert. Sun going to be in the 12th house will give you some clarity on these also. Somebody in the hospital will get relief. If you have been suffering in your financials, you will be getting relief there. Health issues will be getting better. If at all you have been unable to diagnose the health issues, you will be getting that diagnosis right also. So this is definitely a very positive time. And in case you're thinking of, see, Jupiter is looking at your 4th house. Mars is going to be looking at your 4th house as well. And Mars is going to be looking at Jupiter as well. So there is a possibility of change of residence, because there is a malefic influence of Mars also there. So this is going to be giving you some change of place. There is no other planet in the Kendra for you. Remember, for all the dual signs, there are no planets in the Kendra apart from Mars here. All the planets are scattered in the other signs. So when there is so much of maleficence attached to the Kendras, thankfully Jupiter is looking at the 4th house. So this will give you a house. This will give you change of place. upliftment in the job also, and relief in the health issues also. Okay, just make sure that you are not making hasty decisions during the 3rd to the 19th of August. Okay, it can give you 3rd to the 19th of August is something which might give you it's a long time though, but it is like giving you travels. So you have to be taking care of your passport, your visa, your PR, etc. You might just have to review everything, the documents. Okay, and also it might just give you some complications or distant relationship with your family members. So maybe you're shifting out from your place, far away land. Maybe you're going to go to a foreign land, overseas journeys. So you're moving away, shifting your presence from your country to another country or another state. Okay, that is also quite possible. And Saturn is also looking at your 3rd house. So this is going to be giving you a lot of courage to make decisions as well. Boldness will be there. Okay, swiftness will be there. You will be completing everything very quickly. Sun is going to be in your 12th house, as I said, so this is definitely 12th Lord in the 12th house. It is going to illuminate that house. So it is going to give you that clarity about how to plug the expenses, where the money is going out from, to where the money is going. So you will get that clarity also. Okay. So yeah, take care of your dental issues and don't lose your temper at any cost, because you will get temperamental with Mars transiting your 1st house and Mercury turning retrograde on the 24th of August. So you have to be very careful about your communication. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Libra. See, I've mentioned the dates in the beginning part, where you can observe fast, what dates, will be helpful if you are having complications with with children, with studies. All of the dates are the fasting, if you observe fast, you will get success in the areas where you're losing. So you should actually follow those dates. Okay, I mentioned in the beginning part. And for Libra natives, of course, Venus is turning retrograde. Lagnesh of yours is turning retrograde in the 10th house. So you will actually, whenever a planet is turning retrograde and demoted, it is trying to tell you that there are certain things that you have to complete. 10th house is the house of name and fame, recognition, work, your place of work, your karma. So you will review on your karma. Maybe you'll be traveling. Mercury is turning retrograde, in the 11th house of yours. So this is also going to be giving you travels. You will be getting connected with your friends. X will come into your life. Ex-partner, ex-relationship, your communication gap that you had might just get filled up. Lagnesh is turning retrograde and demoted means that you have to review your relationships again at the place of work, especially. Okay. And this is going to be giving you a lot of clarity on your job profile. Maybe you have to leave this current job, and you have to join somewhere else. You have to travel to overseas lands, because Venus is looking at your 4th house also. So shifting out from the place where you are is also quite likely. And Jupiter and Rahu are also, in your Kendra, and Venus is also going to be in the Kendra. So this is a beautiful time for uplifting yourself, your relationship, reviewing your relationship, research-oriented mindset if you have, looking after your health, looking after your relationship, reviewing your job profile. Maybe you'll be changing your job profile, you'll be updating your LinkedIn profile, or you'll be updating your Instagram, or Threads, or whatever you're following, the social media. You'll be reviewing all of that as well. Mercury turning retrograde gives a lot of confusion and some kind of lack of connectivity with people. Social media, you will post some post and then you will repent or regret. So that is something you have to be careful about as well when you are putting in your energies towards these areas. You have to be a little extra cautious. Be careful. Whenever Mercury is retrograde, you will see that there are too many arguments happening, too many bad news, rumors you're going to be hearing, on the social media, on the social platforms. So be watchful. You'll upload a video and there will be complication. People will start commenting negative even more from the 24th of August onwards. So be careful. If you are a Libra rising or you're in the Dasha of the planet, which is posited in the Libra sign. So make sure that you're not making decisions related to these zones. Okay, when Mercury is retrograde, Venus is retrograde, you see. Retrogrades are always complicated, they bring about confused state of mind also. They want you to review things again and again. Because why? Because you are confused. You're not able to make decisions, or maybe you are slowing down on making decisions. If you're not, you should. Purchasing of property, selling of property, travels, starting a new education plan, university joining, all of that is also to be reviewed. Okay, if at all you're thinking of changing your place, so this might just bring about some change also, because you have a Saturn retrograde, which is moving towards your Capricorn sign, and you have a Sun leaving the zone, and there is a lot of maleficence attached to the Kendra. So this will bring about some change of place also. Okay. And in your relationship, you have to be very careful. Romance, relationship with your children, you have to review all of that as well. Because Venus is turning retrograde and coming backwards towards your Lagnesh, after all, your 8th Lord, after all, is turning retrograde and coming to your 10th house. So this will give you some kind of complication in relationship. You have to review, you have to rethink before sleeping, before speaking, conveying anything. 12th Lord, 9th Lord is turning retrograde, that is Mercury. So you have to be careful when you are shifting out from the place where you are connecting with the foreigners. You have to be careful about your communication. You have to review everything. That's what is this about. Also, I'm giving you a few dates. Just make sure that you are not making hasty decisions or whatever, it's related to. Till the 7th, that's the time when you will have some communication gap with your partner. There can be that you're saying something, the partner is taking it otherwise. People are not able to understand you well. There can be that you are learning something new subjects. That's something which is very important to do, to vent out your energies. 7 to the 13th is the time when you will be working out or working through your profile, connecting with your co-workers, doing the daily routines in a very different manner, organizing everything well, thinking of how you can be better off, how you can improvise on yourself, how you can expand yourself. You're thinking of all of that. So it's positive. Take care of your health though, sleepless nights, overworking, all of that 7 to the 13th can do to you. 13 to the 18th is the time when you will be experiencing a lot of love, emotions, connecting with your children. In your romance, you will be connecting with your partner, or you'll be proposing the partner, you're dating. Okay, if you're solo, then it might be that you're having somebody coming into your life. Okay, maybe somebody who you can get along well with, or your ex can come back. 13 to the 18th, it's quite likely. Okay. 18 to the 25th is the time you might just be thinking of purchasing a property, making decisions related to your vehicle change, or maybe there is some car which has broken down and you have to go take it to the garage. Starting of new education, maybe some subjects you're going to be starting or initiating, to learn. That is also 18 to the 25th, quite likely. 25th August to the 14th of August, you might be connecting with your partner, with your siblings, with your cousins, getting together. There is a possibility of getting into the new projects or marketing, something to do with, learning more, or maybe, learning a new language. Maybe you have to do some documentations related to your, PR or green card or some permanent residency you're going to be applying for also from the 25th of August to the end of the month. All right, coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. So these videos get too long. All right, for Scorpio. All right. So for Scorpio natives, your Lagnesh is going to be changing signs this month. That is, Mars is going to be in your Virgo sign in the 11th house. Mercury is turning retrograde. Venus is going to be turning retrograde and coming back to your Cancer sign in the 9th house, being the ruler of your 12th house and the 7th house. And then there is Sun's ingress in the Kendra in the 10th house. Okay. Now, this is a very good time for you, if you want to go in for job change, place change, connection with the foreigners, foreign income, foreign projects, travel plans, anything to do with your health issues that you have to go in for, constant checkups, etc. So this is the month to do so. Okay. And as it is, Mars is going to be in your 11th house. So this is going to give you upliftment any which ways. It's going to be giving you monetary growth. It's going to be giving you some clarity about your financial parking, your funds as well. Okay. Now, there is a Sun transiting through your 10th house. So connection with the authorities, with the seniors, with your bosses is going to improve. You might be getting connected with the influential people. You will have a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy to finish off the tasks you're having in hand. And this is also going to be giving you travels. This month is good for travels also. Just book your tickets before the 24th of August, before Mercury turns retrograde. Any education plan that you're taking up, joining of university, do it before 24th of August. So that will be good for you. You have to make payments, you have to receive payments. So do it before 24th of August. Clear everything before 24th of August and lie low till the 16th of September because Mercury is turning retrograde in your 10th house. So this is also the time when you are going to be shifting out from the place where you are because Saturn is retrograding in your fourth house and is aspected by Sun. So this is also going to be bringing about some communication, a lot of communication with the people around you, in and around you. You're going to be connecting with your supporters, your co-workers. Without them, you cannot be. You are the leader, so you're going to be getting that kind of support from the people. You need that support. So be a leader, be a guiding force to others, to uplift others. Any kind of loans, litigation, or anything to do with health issues, you have to resolve all of that this month. In case you are having any kind of loans, you might be repaying them now gradually. So this will bring about that positive, that's positive for you also. Venus is going to be demoted in your 9th house, being the 12th house ruler. So this will bring about issues to resolve in your relationships. You might be traveling with your partner, taking a vacation, going to the overseas lands, or maybe somewhere out, state to state, you'll be traveling. And any kind of purchase of property, anything to do with your financial decision making, you will be doing it before 24th of August. Dental issues, if you're facing anything to do with eyesight issues, you will be getting some relief this month. Also, there is a possibility of someone coming into your life from the past. There is a possibility that you will meet the potential partner during this demotion of Venus, which happens from the 7th of August. 7th of August to the 4th of September, Venus is going to be in retrogression. It's going to be in your 9th house zone. So this will be the time to review your relationships now. This is the time to review your relationship, your finances, your travel plans, and how you deal with people. Okay. So expenditures are going to increase also, though. So take care of your vision. You're a visionary. You have to see where you are going, where the time is taking you to. So you have to plan everything really well. Look at the bigger picture, no? Look at the bigger picture. So that will help you plan everything well. Learn a language. If you are a researcher, do some research, get into the depth of it. If you're into astrology, get into the depth of it. Don't do it superficially. Okay, because Ketu is also looking at your 8th house, and 8th house Lord is turning retrograde. That means you're going to be reviewing your knowledge, your research work, that your PhD or you're writing a paper. So all of that you're going to be reviewing. Also, 2nd house Lord is looking at the 2nd house. So this will give you some relief in your financials. You will be actually making money out of money. Avenues will open. Take the advice and help of your family members. Saturn is looking at your 6th house. So take care of your health. There are people conspiring against you at the workplace. So be cautious, be more alert on that. Sun, though, going there will give you a lot of relief also from the 17th of August. So now I'm giving you a few dates that you have to be a little cautious about. Till the 2nd of August, 1st, 2nd of August is the time when you will be having some relation, maybe some get-together is there. You're going to be meeting your friends, the community you move around in. Make some donations on the 1st and the 2nd because it's a full moon also. 2nd to the 8th of August is the time when you will be traveling. Be careful about your expenses. There can be some kind of, complication relationship also. Miscommunication can be there or communication gap can come in. So be careful about that. 8th to the 13th would be the time when you will be having some aggression. So that passive aggression or the active aggression, it's up to you. You have to be optimistic rather than and productive. Don't waste your energies on arguments, frivolous arguments. Don't waste your time. 13th to the 18th of August is a very good time for making investments, meeting meeting your friends, your family members, discussing finances with them, planning your budget. That's a good time to do so. 18th to the 24th is the time when you will be having some good relationship or working through your good relationship with your siblings, peers, cousins, etc. And travels, short journeys on cards. Maybe with them you will travel and you will sort out things. So give that support to your siblings. They need it. Be a support system. 23rd to the 29th of August is a little complicated time. Mixed results, I would say. You want to change the place where you are. You want to do things which are going to uplift your financials. You're not able to, though. You're feeling restricted. You want to, do things. You want to fly in a way, but you're not able to. So 23rd to the 29th, I think you should be a little more alert as to which emotion is taking over. Is it that you're getting connected to the past? You're thinking too much about your past, your childhood days, or you're thinking about future too much. So you have to balance things out during this time. Take care of your health also. Take care of your communication with your family members. Also, don't pick up on anyone. 29th of August till the end of the month is a good time to connect with your children, good time to connect with your partner, in your relationship, start a new relationship, or anything to do with your education plan that you are already picking up on. So that's something you will actually work on 29th of August to the end of the month. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. So maybe the dates will match up. So please do write in the comment section. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, your Lagnesh is already in the Rahu-Ketu axis. Now here in the trine, you have a sun which is transiting out of your 8th house and will be transiting your 9th house. So this is going to give you travels. This is going to give you upliftment, connection with the guru, connection with your father. That is going to be helpful. You are already thinking of growth. You're already thinking of starting something new projects coming through. You don't have any planet in the Kendra. So there is no such support system. With Mars also transiting here in the 10th house is going to give you a lot of aggression. So that aggression you have to channelize towards positivity, towards productivity, because there will be a lot of confusion, a lot of tug of war in a way. Do this, don't do that. You are thinking of too many things right now. No, I have to change the place. No, I have to change the job. No, I have to do this project first. I have to complete this project first. All of that, too much of confused state of mind, you're going through. And with this Kendra energy, of Mars is going to aggravate it all. There will be some confused state of mind, even more. So that clarity you have to figure out. What is it that will give you solace, that will give you progress, that will give you growth? So you have to figure that out yourself. Maybe, there will be some divine force which will be helping you because Jupiter is looking at your 1st and the 9th houses also. So this is going to give you, and Sun is also going to be in your 9th house. So there's a lot of support system as well. So seek advice from your guru, from somebody from the past who has been guiding force in your life. Maybe your father himself, take support from him, father-like figure, guru-like figure. Take the help. Maybe your mother. You can take the support of your mother. She might just guide you through wherever you're lacking. All right. So do things that way and you will definitely be on the progression. Also, you have Venus turning retrograde and demoted in your 8th house. Mercury is turning retrograde in your 9th house. Now, when these kind of configurations are there, so you have to take care of your relationships even more. Maybe, somebody from the past comes into your life. There is a possibility that you have to review your relationship again, whether you want to be in this relationship or you don't want to, you want to part ways. Maybe you are having a secret relationship and that comes into the limelight. So you have to be watchful of that if it is a hidden relationship. It could be that you're very emotionally attached to the partner. You are reviewing again the same thing because Venus has been already in Cancer sign. I've made separate videos on Cancer and Leo transit and retrograde in Leo. So please go back and watch. From the 7th of August, this Venus is turning retrograde in Cancer sign, demoted into the Cancer sign from 7th August till the 4th of September. So you have to review your relationship, your inheritance, your finances, your relationships again. That means there is something which is unfinished, you have to finish. There is there is some paper that you have been writing and your research paper, you have to complete that as well. Your financials, you have to review. What is it that you have to, you can make money from? What is it that source of income you have to shift from? So all of that you're going to be reviewing again. And any kind of inheritance you're waiting for, you might just get it, or there can be some hiccups here and there in those areas as well. But at the same time, this will give you a lot of clarity about your health, about your relationships, and your investments also. So this is a very good time for doing so. Also, there is a support system, the divine support, which is actually coming through this month. So you are lucky in a way because you have in the trine beautiful planets transiting through. Jupiter in Aries sign and Sun in its own zone. It's a beautiful, beautiful time. All right. Beautiful time for what? For travels, for connecting with people, and also maybe your children, they're going to be doing really well. Joining a new job, studying, going for overseas education. All of that is also getting triggered up. And any kind of PR, visa, etc. you're waiting for, you will get through. Okay. Now I'm giving you a few dates that you have to be a little cautious about. Okay, so Saturn will be transiting through the Sagittarius Navamansha from the 23rd of August till the 16th of October. Okay, so Saturn is going to be over your first house. Okay, let me see what remedies I can give you. So from the 2nd till the 2nd of August, Virgo. Yeah, so from the 2nd till the 2nd of August, first 2nd August, you have to be very careful in making decisions at the workplace. You can go a little aggressive. So that aggression has to be positive aggression, towards productivity. From 2nd to the 8th of August, there can be that, there are verbal confrontations, unnecessary arguments that you can have with your friends, with your co-workers, in your relationships also, you will have that bitterness. So you have to be cautious about that. These dates are very important, to note. Unnecessary arguments. You don't want to get into the arguments, you will definitely, get into that and then you will regret. So don't just try to tone down on those energies also. And if you have to purchase a vehicle, do it from the 7th to 13th of August. Okay, any new relationship, if you have to start, do it during 7th to the 13th of August. And sort out things. So that will help you. From 8th to the 13th of August, from 8th to the 13th of August, there will be expenditures, travels, expenditure on electronic gadgets, etc. If you want to purchase, you can. And student natives will be going away from their place where they are right now for overseas education plans. Also, 13th to the 18th of August. 13th to the 18th of August is the time when you will experience too much of energy, towards doing things, completing tasks. So this is a very good time. Don't be aggressive and impulsive, but lie low and make decisions calmly. Rethink, redo, and then make decisions. Stay calm, I would say, from 13th to the 18th. 18th to the 23rd is the time when you will be working on your financials, your family. You might just eat something outside, and then, you have some digestive issues also. So make sure that you're taking care of your food habits during this time. You might just not get timely meals also. You want hot meals, getting cold meals. So maybe you have to, take care of your stomach also. 23rd to the 29th is the time when you will be getting connected with your siblings, your co-workers. Your travel plans are going to materialize. You're going to be making money out of money. You're going to think of growth. So this will be a good time, and you will be having a serious approach towards communication also with people around you. You will not take anything very lightly now. If you have to, call for a meeting, any project you have to discuss, so you can do that. Travels will give you productivity. That will lead to growth also, especially on the 23rd till the 29th of August. 29th to the end of August, good time to purchase property, good time to make decisions related to your job change, house change, residence change. So if you want to, you can do that. So till the 3rd of September, in fact. Okay. So this is a good month for you because Sun is coming out of your 8th house, going to the 9th, and there is a divine grace that you're going to be experiencing this month. All right. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. Any questions you can ask. I'll try to respond by the end of the video. So for Capricorn natives, your Lagnesh is transiting your 2nd house, and Mars exalts here. Mars is going to be transiting out of your 8th and going to be in your 9th house. This is a beautiful time for you. Anything which is a stuck up energy that you have been experiencing is now going to actually get that vent. So you're going to be moving towards or inching towards the direction where whatever you have been planning already. So this is going to give you that growth financially, as well as travel plans might materialize. You will learn more, acquire more knowledge. You will get into the depth and the details of everything now. And you will get that what you want, basically. Okay, it's a good time for the PhD students or the ones who are going in for higher studies. Good for purchasing of property. Good time for connecting with your the people around you who uplift you, actually, who will uplift you, or you will meet somebody who is going to impart knowledge, your gurus, teachers, joining a new course. So this is going to be a very good time for doing so. You see, there's a lot of maleficence attached to your Kendras because you have a Ketu in the 10th, Rahu in the 4th house, and Saturn is also looking at the 4th house. So maybe you are going to be thinking of changing the place where you are, writing a PhD paper, writing or getting the doctorate, or also, there is a possibility of getting clarity about what you want in life. So that path is going to be clear now with Sun transiting through your 8th house. 8th house is the house of death. So when the Atmakaraka, the natural Atmakaraka, Surya, gets into its own zone, this time of the year especially, you get a lot of clarity. It's like, the invisible half Sun was, now it's going to be in the visible half. It's going to be moving into the visible half. So this will give you a lot of clarity about what you want to do in your work life, in your relationship, in your investments. What is it that will give you growth. So now you will get that clarity with Sun transiting through your 8th house. Sun is a very important graha after all, and not a friendly graha to you. But at the same time, it is the 8th lord after all, going into the 8th house. So this will give you relief in your, it's a Dhanvantri after all. So it'll give you relief in your health, relief in your education, learning, also about your relationships. You will get that clarity. Inheritance on cards, if at all you are waiting for inheritances, you will get that. And anything to do with your anything which is something which is hidden and you're not able to get the answers, now is the time you will get the answers to the questions that you have been putting up from a long, long time. So every year, when Sun transits through your 8th house, you get that clarity, you get that those emotions, which actually uplift you, which change you. It's a transformative time, actually, whenever Sun transits through the 8th house. Also, Rahu is going to be looking here, Jupiter is going to be looking here. So this is going to give you travels also. It is going to give you overseas journeys. It's going to give you, a communication with people even more, and in-depth conversation. It's not going to be a superficial conversation. And anything, related to your job, you have been lagging behind, you'll be able to complete. Venus is going to be getting retrograde and demoted in your 7th house. So this is also good for relationship on the whole, in totality, the people around you. You're going to be working through the relationships. It's not just necessary that you're married and with your partner, or in your relationship with your romantic partner, but it is applicable to all the relationships, your parents, your cousins, your family members. So you're reviewing all the relationships. You're going to be very emotional about your people. You're going to be working through your emotions, how you can mend ways, how you can mend the relationship, the broken relationship or complicated relationship. You're going to be reviewing all of that, and you'll be coming out of the negativities also. Venus is your yoga karagraha. So this is very good time for student natives. Upliftment in your profile, your communication gap that you have been experiencing with the people at the place of work, you'll be getting some relief there as well. All right. So Mars is going to be transiting through your 9th house. That's a good thing. Mercury is turning retrograde in the 8th house. That's also a positive thing for investments, travels, etc. Litigation, loans, debts, you will be able to repay all of that. And taking new loans, filing of new litigations. If at all you have to sue somebody, you can do that also. Take the help of a right kind of lawyer, and then you will get the positive results. So for you, the best would be that any kind of expenses which you feel that are unnecessary expenditures, just keep a constant check on that. Travel plans, of course, are getting triggered up. I'll tell you when. Traveling from the 23rd of August to the 16th, between 23rd of August to the 16th of October, there are some travel plans which will give you fruitful results. If at all you're changing your place, so it might be that you're going to be shifting out from the place where you are on the 23rd of August onwards. So it's going to be taking you away from the place of birth. So you can plan everything accordingly. Okay, it's a good month for you any which ways, because Sun is going to be in your 8th house, Mars is going to be in your 9th house. So this is definitely going to be giving you that divine grace that you have been waiting for. The luck is by your side. All right. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, Saturn is over your Lagna and is going to be in your 12th and 9th and 11th house Navmansha also. So this is good for your travels, journeys, investments, in case you're thinking of growth. So this is going to give you upliftment this month. Mars being the ruler of your, Mars is your, of course, it exalts in the 12th house, is going to be transiting your 8th house. So this is going to be giving you some relief in your health in case you have any health issues. It's going to give you relief here. Any kind of PhD papers you have to write, you have to acquire more knowledge, change of job, you can be doing that this month. This is going to bring about some changes. Sun is going to be in your seventh house, right opposite Saturn. So this might bring about some clashes with the seniors. So you might just make decisions impulsively, and then you might regret. So be careful, when you are talking to the seniors, professionals, higher authorities, government officials, be careful. Any kind of paperwork you have to complete or do related to your maybe some important government related paperwork. So you have to be extra cautious now. Your partner might be very indifferent or very authoritative during this time, and you can have hard time with your in-laws. You can experience some uh, repulsion there. Good time for writing a PhD paper, thesis, or publishing your paper. This is a good time. Venus is going to be transiting in reverse in demoted form in your sixth house. So Venus, being the Yogakara Graha, will bring about some changes in your relationship. Chemistry and bonding will change. You will be following a strict diet, routine, also maybe, taking up some new projects, taking care of your health even more. And this will bring about some changes in your career growth as well. There is a possibility that you will be traveling. Okay, if you are planning to travel, you will be able to, and you should take care of your driving skills. Maybe you are driving and you might come across or meet with an accident. So be careful about driving. And if you want to change your vehicle, avoid. You want to start a litigation, avoid. If you want to start a new medical treatment, you should not be going in for it right now. Take the right kind of advice. Maybe you have to take help of two doctors or two professionals. Anything that you do, you have to do it twice. Mercury is also turning retrograde, not to forget that. Mercury is a ruler of your eighth house lord, which is turning retrograde. So this might bring about difficulty in inheritances. You might have to redo things. And in relationships especially, there can be communication gaps. So you have to be extra cautious about your communication skills, and your maybe you're thinking of major heavy investments and you lose money. Children might just be going overseas. They might be traveling to overseas lands, or they're going to be having short journeys often. They're thinking of joining a new course. They're thinking of starting a new business. Business proposals you will be getting, but it's not a right time to go in for pumping in big, huge amounts as investments right now. Take it easy. If you have to write a research paper, this is a good time. Connecting with your ex-partner, it's a good time. There is a possibility that you will come across somebody from the past, quite likely, because your fifth lord is turning retrograde. Connection with your children the bonding with your children is going to change. Okay. What else? Sun is going to be in your seventh house. Ego clashes with your partner can happen. So that is why I say that make sure that you are not making any hasty decision, impulsive decision when Sun is in the seventh house, because seventh house is the house of descendant. Sun is not too happy here. So it is going to be giving you that chance to review your relationships again. Don't fall prey to the impulsive decision and part ways. Don't do that. Eyesight issues, you can have eyesight problems. So take care of all of that as well. Expenditure part, expenses will increase because second lord is also in Rahu Ketu axis. And Mars is going to be in the eighth house looking at your second. So you have to plug in those expenses. You have to save your money. Quite likely that you will spend on things which you really don't need. Okay. Be careful about your relationship with your friends. They might just backstab you. The ones who you think are your friends, they might not be your friends. Okay. Hidden enemies. So take care of all of that. Okay. I think that's what. So as far as the dates go, just make sure that, you don't make hasty decisions on the 3rd to the 7th of September. This can lead to some complication. And also on the 27th August till the 31st of, not September, I'm not going there. 27th of September, August till the 27th August till the 31st of August. This can lead to complications, and 31st August to the, 27th August to the 31st of August, you can have some clashes with your partner. So make sure that you take care of your relationship. Keep a constant check. Also on the 13th to the 18th of August, don't go in for any major surgical process. Avoid any surgical process, especially if it is a cosmetic surgery, avoid. Okay. So coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So you will be experiencing whatever I'm saying from now itself, because the planets have already, started to play their role. They are already showing their colors. So you will start feeling the results from the beginning itself. Okay. So coming to the Pisces sign. So for Pisces natives, Jupiter is in Rahu Ketu axis. Mars is going to be transiting your Kendra. The Kendras are vacant. Only Mars is going to be in the 7th house. Venus is turning retrograde and coming to your 5th house. Mercury is turning retrograde in the 6th house. So all of that is like, bringing about some major changes in your outlook. There can be communication gap with your partner. There can be some impulsive decisions that you will be making. So the best is to vent out your energies towards positivity, productivity, rather than getting aggressive and wasting your energies. Your partner should not get over impulsive and over possessive. You should have a good rapport with each other, good partnership and good relationship, chemistry and bonding with people in general. It's not just about the partner. It's about partnership, relationship in business, partnership with people, people around you in totality. Okay. You feel a little claustrophobic, you feel suffocated because of people around you. They're not cooperative, or they are not giving you that kind of support. So you do feel that, you're stuck. Your energies are just choked. So you have to do Vishnu Sahasranam, read Vishnu Sahasranam, do Vishnu chants, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And if you feel that, you are having this choked energy, you should light a lamp in the evening in the north direction. That'll give you relief. See, these remedies definitely help. They do. And if at all you're feeling that, you're not getting that support from your family, so, any kind of lack of support means that you are having Saturn affliction. So Saturn is in your 12th house. So support is coming from the overseas, from people apart from your own people. Maybe some friends who are, you never expected they will be coming to rescue. They will be coming to your rescue. They will help you. They will guide you through. So that is something which you, the least expected, you will get it. Okay. Also, Mars is turning, Mars is in direct motion in your 7th house. So this might bring about some detail-oriented jobs, getting into the depth of everything. And now is the time when you have complications. This complications start in relationships also, with Venus retrograde in your 5th house, moving backwards. So 7th August onwards, you will have some reviewing of your relationship. Ex-partner might come back into your life. Least expected. That's the least expected, and that happens. Take care of your aggression. Channelize the energies towards positivity rather than wasting your energies towards things which are frivolous, waste of time. Productivity, that is something you should be channelizing your energies to. Save your money. Don't spend on too much on things which you really don't want or you really don't need. Keep a constant check. When you are alert, you definitely will plug those expenses for sure. Okay. Take care of your lower abdominal region. Take care of your calf muscles. You can have some pains, body pains also you will be experiencing, blood-related issues. So keep a constant check on your health. Sun is going to be in your 6th house. It's going to be transiting your 6th house. So this is going to give you some good advice from the right kind of doctor. You might be actually reviewing. Maybe you are taking advice from 2 doctors at the same time. So you really need to review. Your health is the most important right now. You must take care of your health. Your lower abdominal region, your teeth region, and tell the truth. Speech. Your speech has to be correct, right? Don't just, change the topic. When you change the topic or you tell stories, you make stories, then the complication starts. Eat right kind of food. Have hot meals. Don't have cold meals, because it will otherwise give you lower abdominal region or digestive issues. Okay. Mercury, being the ruler of your 4th and the 7th lord, is turning retrograde. So you have to have a good communication rather than having misunderstandings more between the couple, between people in general, not just essentially your relationship with your partner. I'm talking about the people around you, your parents, your siblings, your cousins, your friends. You must have a good rapport and a good relationship with others. That is how you will be uplifting your Mercury retrograde. Review your relationships, review your place where you are, review the documents, if you're purchasing property. You have to review all of that. Okay. And if you have to change the residence, do it before 24th of August. Definitely there is a possibility, because Saturn and Ketu are in the trine to the 4th house. So change of residence is on the card, it's indicative, but do it before 24th of August. Only then it is going to be a success. Okay. Otherwise, you will have to do things. You will have to change it again. Okay. So yeah, and a few dates I'm giving you. Just be watchful. 7 to the 13th is the time when you will be going in for some procedure, look-wise, appearance-wise, or maybe visiting a beauty salon. Don't go in for any cosmetic surgeries, etc. on the 17th to the 13th, especially. 13th to the 18th, you might be spending more on buying some jewelry, clothes, all of that. 18th to the 25th is a good time for travels. 25th to the 14th, 25th to the 31st is the time when you will be buying a vehicle, changing of vehicles. Maybe you're taking your car to the garage, car broke down and you're doing so. So all of that is also quite indicative of. Okay. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants, moon sign, or the Dasha sign wise predictions. So once my travels are done, so I will be getting connected to all of you again, and I will be making videos back to back, because I'm quite busy. I travel for my Vastu visits all across the globe. So that keeps me busy also, and that gives me money also. So that's the reason, astrology wise, when I'm doing astrology, I wish to impart my knowledge through the videos, so that you get to know free of cost this free flowing knowledge. That's my main motive. And courses, of course, I might be starting very soon, maybe if not this year, next year. So stay tuned and for that announcement. And I will be launching discounts, also festive discounts, as you all know. But maybe it might get delayed this time, because I have been busy with my personal assignments, and it keeps me busy with the Vastu trips this year. It's been really hectic. So I also need some break. So maybe, by the end of this year, I'll be launching the discounts. It's every year's ritual. I give discounts, but please give me some time, because, I'm heading to the Parashara conference also. I have not prepared for that also till now. So I'll be starting doing the transits. The topic is transits. So I have to prepare for that as well. So join the Parashara conference if at all you have to. Please do join. I'll be imparting my knowledge from scratch about transits. It's a good topic, so you must join. All right. So thank you so much for watching. And in case you have any questions, you can mention in the comment section. I will surely respond I will try to respond all of the questions as I did in the previous weeklies also. Whenever I get time, I definitely, like to respond back. And as the Diya remedy, please do the Diya remedy. It's applicable for everyone, depending on whichever is the weak planet. Suppose you have Mars, any of the planets which are in 159 signs, that is the east direction you should light. If at all you have any weak planets in 2, 6, 10 in south, 3, 7, 11 west, and 4, 8, 12 in north direction. So see which all signs are the planets which are weak, which are not giving you good results. If you have complications in relationships and your Venus is posited in 4, 8, 12 signs, either of these, then you should light a lamp, a diya, a candle, or a tea light in the evening in the north direction. So that's one of the remedies, I prescribe. So apart from doing the chants, personalized readings definitely will help you. So don't just go by the general predictions. All right. Stay blessed, everyone. A lot of talking this time. So try doing the timestamps if you can. Otherwise, I surely will do it once I'm free. All the best. Stay tuned to the updates from time to time. Do subscribe in. Om Tat Sat.